Wow. I didn't think I would. I'm nervous for some reason. I haven't done this in so long. You all in the camera, babe. The
Oh,
mirror.
that's
I
fine.
can see you in the mirror. Um,
I have to.
Hello everyone. I got 3 viewers. Hello, hello, hello. Hop in the chat. Can I see the chat over here?
Yeah, click where it says
Oh,
comments.
I already got 3 comments. Hey, thank you, Latrania. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hey, everybody. It's 11 of you guys watching. Listen, it's been a minute. I don't know why I got nervous all of a sudden. Um,
Hey
it's
y'all.
ignore all the squeaking. Our bed is old. Well, kinda, yeah.
And the studio is now in here.
A lot has
Random
happened.
random move, but yeah, the camera's here. Sorry. Hey everyone.
Hello, everyone. This
Yeah.
is all interesting. I'm happy to be on here, but I'm gonna let a few more people join, and I'm just gonna jump right to it. Um, it's good to see everybody as well. Hello, Lucretia Lofton. Thank you. Hi, Noodles and Foodles. Hello, Addicted to Love. Angel. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello everyone.
So, like I said, I'm gonna let a few more people join, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hop into it. And if you are watching the replay, hello to you as well. Hello, hello, hello. Um,
Hello. I sure done missed you.
well, we sure done missed you too. So listen, the views are going fluctuating up and down. So I'm just gonna
Just
go
gonna
ahead and
go,
jump
yeah.
in there. So first of all, what? Oh, look in here. It's hard for me to look here. Oh, you got a YouTube notification. What is
It's
it
probably the
saying?
live. Nope.
No, that's a shame.
Now I think if I go to YouTube and hit notifications, it'll be on here. Let me do this. No.
Nope, that's so sad. Well, hello, hello. Okay, so guys, first of all, if you see me looking up, I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm trying my best to look here. It's so hard to look here and not see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But hello to the 15 of you that's watching. I am back, but on my terms. Um,
Yep.
I must say this journey has been eye-opening for me.
Hmm.
I realized the first week, maybe the second week into this break that I took, that I love what I do on YouTube.
Hmm.
Because before I took the break, I had gotten drained and I was really questioning if I wanted to keep doing it. And I see now
Hmm.
how a lot of influencers take breaks, take a year off, or go months without saying anything on their channel. I
Hmm.
understand that now. I understand how influencers can be drained and worn out from creating the same type of content. And then I don't know what's going on with YouTube's algorithm, and everybody's talking about it, not just me. But YouTube, for some reason, is not alerting your subscribers of your videos. And
Hmm.
so you work hard to get 20,000 subscribers and only 5% of them get to see your stuff. And it's like, what's going on? Like I rightfully earned these subscribers, but they're not
Hmm.
even seeing. I'll have people respond to videos 2 weeks later, like, I'm just now seeing this notification. It's like, wow. And the way YouTube works is if you if your video gets a certain amount of views within the first few hours or within the first 24 hours,
Hmm.
that's the determining factor if they're going to put it in front of new audiences, which gains more subscribers, if that makes sense.
Right.
So if my audience is not even seeing it, then they're like, oh, nobody's watching this, and they just don't put your video in front of new faces. And so hence you have a video that would typically get tens and thousands of views that's getting hundreds of views instead. And so it is difficult when you're an influencer and you're creating the same type of content, and the content that people say they want and they're not watching it,
Hmm.
not because they don't want to, but because they haven't seen it.
Right.
And so that can be exhausting. So many things can be exhausting. And so I understand now after taking my first break, because I'm sure I'm going to do other breaks in the future. But after taking my first break, I understand now why some influencers goes for months without getting back on YouTube, because YouTube, depending on how you allow it to supplement your life financially or just in general, it can become a job. And depending on how you go about that thing,
Right.
if you're a perfectionist like me, that can become taxing. And it can become taxing on those around you, like my husband, who helps me. Like, we'll get a video and I start like getting anxiety and freaking out, like, babe, this needs to be like this. Oh no, that's wrong. And he's trying to edit at the last minute. I'm the creative juice behind it. So I'm like, no, I want it to look like this. And it just becomes this mess. And now we're at each other. Y'all don't know it, but we be at each other's necks right before a video goes up, because he has,
well, not every video,
but like probably
yeah.
1 in 4 videos.
Yeah.
So
25%,
right? Where it's like we're at each other. But even in like the thick of it, like right before the video goes up, because of our schedule, a lot of times I would be recording these videos and editing and putting them up the same day or the day after.
Right.
And I'll record it that night. That next day, Cody gets off work and immediately begins to edit it. And we try to get it up by 9 o'clock.
For y'all that know about editing, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a whole lot.
That's a lot. So
it's just a lot in general. So for us, it's like, man, okay, do I take a break and possibly lose out on financial gain, or and get to be with my family, or do I keep pushing through this to reach my financial goals? And I didn't get into YouTube for the money. But once I started making money, it was like, oh, this is great. But I realized very quickly, well, not quickly, I realized after about 6 months of feeling like a prisoner to my channel, I was like, I didn't get into this for money. Like, whether I make money or not, I just love talking to people and creating things that make people think and make people laugh and make people grow. So for me, I had to check myself and say, wait a minute. This was never about money to you. So why now are you feeling like you gotta, because there are so many rules you have to play by in order to get to that. There's other influencers out here right now that were able to retire from their jobs, or able to move, go full time into this influencer life and are making loads of money, right? And I see that potential happening here because doors have opened because of my channel. However, what I'm not going to do, and a mistake that I have seen other influencers do, is put my everything into this. And then because at some point, this could fail. This could all fail. And then what? I cannot and I will not put my family at risk and our relationship at risk because we're stressed out trying to build this YouTube empire, only to find that YouTube could be gone like that. On to the next thing. People are obsessed with TikTok and Reels right now. And I mean, YouTube still has its place. I mean, you literally can put anything on YouTube, find it, and learn how to do anything. Okay. However, I don't want to put all of my eggs in this one basket. And so what I mean by I'm back on my terms. Oh, yes, y'all know, jump in the comments because I want to respond to it. But on my terms is this. Let me just give y'all a background. So when I began taking this YouTube course through this amazing YouTube channel called Think Media, and the owner of it is Sean Cannell. He's a great guy, Christian man, loves God, and has really gotten in on the market of how to grow on YouTube, and has some very, very good tips. And I got into this course, met some wonderful people. Those of you who know and follow my friend Tiffany, met her through it. I met a couple of other people. Everything Aja is her channel. Another young lady named Unique. I've met some really great people in this course. However, in that, there were things that I learned that was very technical. If A plus A or A plus B equals C. You know, 1 plus 2 equals 3. And if you do these things, this is the outcome. And so my brain switched from I'm just having fun to business mode. And in that business mode, there was some results. For example, the very video that went viral, that video, I didn't know what I just was doing a funny video. But because I took his course and understood the importance of you got to know how to get your content in front of people. Your content has to be searchable. So because I knew what to put in the tags and the description and the thumbnail, all of that matters. My video blew up because when people started searching funny virtual videos, my video was the first one of the first 3 videos that people saw. So in there was things that I learned that helped my channel become successful. But I took that and I literally made it a part of every moment. And I stopped having fun after a while. It started becoming a job. It started becoming, I got to do it just like this. Oh, the thumbnail's not right. People are not responding. Oh, why aren't they watching this video? And it started becoming something I was very anal about, something I was very obsessed with, the numbers and the statistics and the analytics and all of that stuff, you know? And so it had just gotten it was just so much. And I was like, man, I can't do this anymore. And so I was still posting content, but I turned my comments off. And sorry, not my comments, my notifications. So where before on my phone, I have the YouTube Studio app. Every time somebody comment, my phone would notify. And literally it would bing, bing. I mean, I was getting notifications back after back after back.
Right.
And after a while, it started feeling like, okay, I need to cut this off. Like, this is too much. And so I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And so once I did that, that kind of helped. And so I kind of got back in the swing of things. But then I kept saying, man, I'm doing the stuff that I did last time. Why isn't it working? Y'all know my children. What's going on? Oh, okay. So I was like, why isn't that working the same way that it was before? And it was just throwing me off. So what led up to the break was I had so much on my plate. I was swamped with my business. Y'all know I do have a business, and it's something that's near and dear to my heart. I work with children. I have a homeschool program that we're doing full time that we're in the process of trying to like do a lot of things. And anyway, it's near and dear to my heart, but the business aspect of it has caused me so much stress. And I got that on my plate, plus things I do in ministry, plus being a mom and a wife. And there were just so many things that just had me wrapped up, caught up.
Tangled up.
Tied up in Jesus. No, this was tied up in some mess. I was stressed. And so I was like, what stuff can I put down? And for so long, I was like, I can't let YouTube go. Like, you know, we got financial goals. And even though I'm going to be honest with y'all, at one point, YouTube was paying out some good money. And then when stuff started shifting and shaking around, it was like, bruh, I did all that work for this? I don't know. But then I always put that at the back of my mind because I'm like, I ain't doing this for the money anyway. Like, right. I love doing this and I still love it. Like, when I get on and I see y'all's comments, it literally lights, my face will light up because I'm like, oh my gosh, like these people are so amazing and so sweet and so supportive. And I need that sometimes. Like when you're out here putting yourself out in front of millions of people. Millions. I mean, my channel has millions of views. If you look at the stats, my videos have been put in front of millions of people. So it's like you putting yourself out there and to have that supportive system is amazing. But I said all that to say, I told Cody, because I was kind of irritated because I said yes to some terms I didn't realize I had said yes to. But I was like, I didn't realize that we had I don't know if y'all may or may not know this. Cody and I also are influencers for Amazon Live. So we have an Amazon Live storefront, and on our Amazon Live storefront, we promote products. And so we have a brand that sends us things, and we'll have different brands that'll send us things, and then we have to promote it on live. And that's another way that we bring in another source of income. And so I'm grateful for the different doors that God has provided and opened for us. But there was a exercise bike, and Cody was like, "Babe, we got to do this video," and I was like, "What?" All in all, it ended up being a fun video to shoot, but it was due the end of this month, and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to come back yet. Like, I'm not. Rashad. Hey, Rashad. I knew from what you said that was you. But anyway, so I did not expect, honestly, I wasn't expecting to post a video this soon. It has been a month. But I was really considering going a little bit longer, because I was just like, you know what, this has been refreshing, not have to stress myself out about what I'm going to post next. And that's when it hit me. I really feel like the Holy Spirit spoke to me. It was just like, you know what? Like, you can go back on YouTube, and it doesn't have to be stressful. I'm like, how, God? Like, every time I post, it's always something. And it is emotional. And I saw another YouTuber be very transparent and vulnerable about this on her page. She got emotional because she posted a video, and she has like 300,000 subscribers, but she posted a video and it didn't do how she thought it was going to do. And she was crying. And if I wasn't an influencer, I probably wouldn't have understood that. I would have just been like, oh, that's sad. But I understood that to my core, because you work so hard to create content only to get a few views, especially depending on your channel. Like for me, when I was back at 1,000 subscribers, or even down to I was at 200 and 300 subscribers, getting 50 views on a video was a big deal, right? But now with 17,000 subscribers, getting 50 views on a video it's almost like, I don't want to say you failed, but that's what it feels like. It's like, man, I got 17,000 subscribers. Why is only 50 people watching this video? So then you feel like it's something wrong. You go within yourself. And so I just feel like the Lord was just speaking to me like, you can go back on your terms. And so my decision has been this. There are no terms. There are terms, my terms, but there are no rules. I'm not coming in here with this mindset of it's got to be this way and it has to be that way. Sorry, y'all. We got a camera that literally, if you get it, it'll follow you. Let's see if it's going to do the zoom in thing. Anyway, yeah, it literally locks in on you and then follows your every move. I think it's trying to lock on me now. Let's see what it's doing. Anyway, you plan. So I have decided that coming back this time is good. I'm coming back with a different mindset. I may post one video a week. I may not post anything at all one week. I may decide I'm feeling it this week. I'm going to post 2 videos, but it doesn't matter. Just like our sis Tabitha Brown say, because that's my business. So whatever I decide to do is going to be on my terms. I'm going to post whatever kind of videos I want to post. If I want to post a vlog, I'm going to post a vlog. Because at one point, the videos I was posting on my channel was based upon what I thought people were going to watch, not what I wanted to. And that's when things shifted on my channel. When I was posting those comedy videos, I wanted to post them. But then it was times where I was like, you know what? I just want to talk about, life. And when I would post those videos, I would get less views. And so I would get discouraged. And I'm like, they don't want me. Just being transparent with y'all. They don't want me. They want Miss Jenkins. They don't care about me. the artists, they care about Miss Jenkins. There would be videos where I would post about me and people would get in the comments and go, "Where's Miss Jenkins?" And I'm like, "Well, hello to you too." So then I started feeling some type of way towards Miss Jenkins. I don't want to do Miss Jenkins anymore because that's all people care about. They don't care about me. But then I had to realize, no, Tam, Miss Jenkins is a part of who you are. If you know me personally, and there's a few people on my on the Patreon, on our Patreon. I don't know if y'all know about my Patreon. It is a membership, an online membership that subscribers can subscribe to and have personal contact with me and my characters like Miss Jenkins and Miss Brown. And if you're in here and you're on the chat, if you're in the Patreon and the Neckbone Gang, as we call ourselves the Neckbone Gang, hop in the comments and let us know. Neckbone Gang, shout out to my Neckbone Gang. I see 3 people in here already that's a part of the Neckbone Gang. Jump in the comments. But I said all that to say they know that Miss Jenkins lives in, like, I'm Miss Jenkins. Like, even down to my mannerisms, I really do act like Miss Jenkins. Only difference is I'm not in my 70s and I don't have gray hair. And I don't walk around with a pink robe on all day. But ultimately, there's an elderly woman that lives down on the inside of me, and it's Miss Jenkins. So I do know that, as I get older, I realize that I've always been a people pleaser. And so I definitely don't want to be in that mindset anymore. And I can't do it on my YouTube channel because I was already struggling in my real life, like my life outside of YouTube. And so I'm like, I can't. But that's what it turned into. It literally turned into me posting videos that I thought you all were going to watch versus videos that I wanted to produce and have you guys consume. And to a certain extent, the channel, it is for your liking. You subscribed because there was a certain thing you liked, but you also have the freedom to unsubscribe. If I start posting things that you don't like, in particular, like, you know what, I ain't come on this channel to hear her talk about life. I just want to hear Miss Jenkins. Then feel free to watch only when you see Miss Jenkins. But for those who are interested in the whole of the channel, and I'm not downplaying, because there are some people that and they shouldn't feel bad for that. But I'm also not going to feel bad for not posting Miss Jenkins every single week. Right? So that's my term. My term is for me to, I feel like, charter member. I'm too tickled, Miss Rhonda. But I'm not going to post all the time. Like, if somebody requested, like, hey man, like, we ain't seen a Miss Jenkins video in a while, then I might do something like that. But to be held captive to trying to just only promote videos that I think you guys are going to watch, then I lose my creativity and I lose my why in this. And my why in this was never to create Miss Jenkins. The Holy Spirit led me to Miss Jenkins. My why in this was to help people grow and help people learn how to be themselves and embrace themselves. And in that, Miss Jenkins helps. Miss Jenkins gives advice. Miss Jenkins loves on people. She tell it like it is. But also Tamara does that as well. I do that as well. And so I'm not going to be held captive to that anymore. I am not going to post simply because I think you're going to watch. I'm going to post what I want to post. So if tomorrow I decide to post a video about me sharing about my journey with weight loss, I'm going to post that because there is a percentage of my subscribers who can relate to that. If the next week I want to post a Miss Jenkins video talking about Thanksgiving, guess what? I can do that. If I decide that I want to post a video, like for instance, I am posting a vlog. I did vlog. I vlogged my break, parts of my break, and I'm going to post that. And I had a lot of people, and this is not to be ugly, but I did have people try to like, why are you vlogging? You're supposed to be on a break. And I'm like, I am on a break and I'm enjoying vlogging. I didn't post it. I didn't do anything. But at the end of the day, if I'm on a break and I decide that I want to vlog my process on the break, that's okay. And respect your you wanting to protect and wanting to make sure I'm good, but I'm good. I'm good. And if I'm not, I'll let you know. Y'all know me. I'm vocal. I'm transparent. So, but I did vlog it and I'm gonna post it. I don't know when it'll probably because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The video, I have one more video that I do have to post promoting the bike, and I think it's funny. Just for those of you watching, sneak peek, it is about um when your husband gives you the wrong anniversary gift. So hence the bike. So it's funny. I think it's gonna be hilarious. But even in that, I wasn't quite ready to just dive in. So I'm gonna take baby steps, and I might post once a week. I might post every other week. But I'm just gonna take my time, and I'm just gonna do it like I feel is best. I'm still going to do it the professional way. I'm going to do it in excellence. I'm still going to make sure that I do use the things that I learned in that course, that YouTube course, but I'm not going to allow it to hold me captive. And if the next video I post gets only 1,000 views, then it gets only 1,000 views. But at least I know that I'm happy with what I'm posting. Because there was a time where I felt like I was posting things to get a response. And when it didn't yield the response, then I felt like a failure. And that's toxic for me. And I have to make that boundary for myself and say, we're not doing that. If people watch it, great. If they don't, great. Because when those videos went viral, I was not expecting people to watch those videos. I just posted it because I thought it was fun. As a matter of fact, the very first video that I posted that went viral on Facebook first, and I was not expecting that. And then I just decided, let me just put it on my YouTube. Put it on my YouTube, and it went viral. So I cannot allow, just like my sister Latrani is saying here, I can't allow my creativity to be stifled. There's an anointing on what God has placed on me, and I'm not going to allow myself to get so caught up in my head about everything that I miss the whole purpose of what I'm doing. Do I believe God wanted this to be an opportunity to bring finances into my household? Absolutely. Do I believe God wanted this to be an opportunity for me to doors to be opening for me into the movie world and the film world? Absolutely. Do I believe this was an opportunity for me to meet new people? Absolutely. I've got to talk to YouTubers that I aspire to be like. I've talked to them on a personal level. Never thought I'd ever be able to do that. So to be able to collab with other YouTubers, to be able to just have that moment and say, man, look at what God has done. I don't want that to be tainted by perfection and by a demand that this generation and this society has made. I refuse. And I'm not going to do it. Because at the end of the day, I got to answer to him. You see what I'm saying? Because if the Lord tells me to post a video that I know is not going to get a good response, and there has been videos where I have posted where I'm just sharing what's going on, and the views may not have been, but the response, sometimes I have videos that'll have, like for me, a low viewed video is about 1,000 views. When I get about 1,000 views and it kind of stays there, that's a video that did pretty low. Because at 7,000 subscribers, I should at least be getting 10%, which is what? 1,700. And that's still on the lower end. I like to get getting about 50% of my subscribers watching, to me, that's a good, right? And so when I'll have videos where the Lord will lead me to do it and the views will be low, but I'll get like 1,000 views, but I'll have like 800 comments. You see what I'm saying? The engagement, people are like, oh my God, like, and that's a stretch, but I'm just making a point. Like, I could have a video with 2,000 views and have like 400 comments. And then I'll go to a video with like 10,000 views and it'll have like 200 comments. Did I say 200? Yeah. I don't even know if I said that right. I could have a video with 2,000 views with like 400 comments or 500 comments, and then I could have a video with like 10,000 with only 250 comments. So the engagement, people are feeling led to comment and say things like, "Oh my gosh, sis, like I needed this. You don't know how much I needed this. I was going through this." Or they'll feel led to share. And that's important to me because at the end of the day, you all's response to what I'm doing is showing me that what I'm doing is online, on track. Does that make sense? Of course, you get people that get on here and they say ugly things, they say rude things. But at the end of the day, if I'm completely honest, the percentage of negative comments versus positive and supportive comments, they don't even reach each other. They're not even close. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, that was rude, but I'll delete it and keep it moving. So um so yeah. Um I want to kind of go through the comments, and I want to just open up the floor for a few questions. My family doesn't particularly go all out on Halloween. I know some people are out trick or treating and stuff, but we be chilling. So I'm not one to be like, oh, we can't, but I just don't put a lot of emphasis on Halloween. I grew up going to Hallelujah night at church, so as an adult, I never saw the big deal in it. So I don't make it a big deal now. But if they have like little fun things for the kids to do, like a trunk or treat or something, we might participate. But ain't nothing really going on around these parts, and we just chilling. So I know some people might be out doing things with their family or whatever, but I did want to take time to respond to some of these comments. Um, so my children are in the living room going in right now. Um, So let me see what comments we got here. I did want to ask you guys, I want to open the floor up for questions if anybody had any questions and wanted to ask anything. But I did want to let you all know that I am back, but it's a soft return. I'm just putting my toe in the water, coming back into it because I want to protect my peace. And not to say that you all caused me any stress or anything, just the pressure of it all had me stressed, and I ain't trying to be stressed. I already got a lot going on, so the last thing I need to do is add something else that's going to cause more stress for me. So yeah, I'm opening the floor up for any questions you all may have, and just yeah. Hey, Miss Denise. um so y'all, this is a dear friend of mine. We go to church together. She has a funny channel where she kind of does skits and stuff with the what's some things called, the characters on the iPhone. And it's funny. It's a country hillbilly family called the Johnson's family. And so if y'all want to support her, please click on her and follow her channel, please. I would appreciate that if you did. Um, so let me answer some questions. So K Blue wants to know. Looks like my. Can y'all hear me and see me? Babe, babe, babe. It looks like the internet was doing something weird for a second.
It's fine.
Okay, like right there. Look at the internet signal right there. You see that?
Yeah.
It's
Are you still
unstable.
being seen?
Yeah.
Well, then you're fine.
It
does that periodically.
Okay, I'm just making sure we good. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. So, guys, go ahead and ask your questions in the comment section. But K Blue says, "Hi there. How do you balance work, YouTube, and family?" That's a great question. I'm still figuring it out. So there's the initial answer. But if I have to be completely honest, I have to give a lot of credit to my husband. He helps me balance it. Going to counseling helps me balance it. Going to therapy helps me tremendously. But I would say the most important thing that I have learned over the past year is boundaries. Boundaries, I would say, has helped me balance it. I had to have boundaries at work. I had to have balance at YouTube, and I had to balance with family. One boundary that I created was when I took this break from YouTube. I had to put a boundary and say, you know what, this is becoming too much, and I gotta draw the line in the sand. And so I don't know if y'all can tell, but I feel a lot more refreshed. Am I completely stress free? No, but I definitely don't feel the pressure and the need to be perfect on YouTube, and that has taken a weight off of me. But had I not created that boundary, then I wouldn't I wouldn't be able to stand before you today and say that. So yeah. So that's how I balance it, is placing boundaries in those areas. So for example, with work, I don't bring work home. If I have parents or people that try to reach out after hours, unless it's an emergency, I won't respond until the next day. Specifically, because most of my parents don't do that anyway. But specifically, if I have an inquiry, like someone wants to know about the program and they message on our social media platforms and want to know, or we get emails alerting us that someone has applied online, I won't respond to it until it's office hours. So boundaries. When it comes to YouTube, once again, if I need to take a break, or if I just need to, another boundary I create for YouTube is I shut off my notifications. So the only way I know if you guys comment is if I physically go in and check it, because it would become overwhelming getting the comments coming through to my phone. And I was not able to separate the two because I could be in the middle of doing something with a friend or my family, and I'm checking notifications because it's coming to my phone. So I turned them off. A boundary as family, when family's concerned, we have, like today, Sunday is our family day. The weekends are our family day. Only time we step outside of that boundary is if we choose to. If I say, hey, I want to go hang out with so and so, and then it's like, okay. But on Saturdays and Sundays, we spend time with the family, the boys, my parents, or whoever. And that's what we do. And we don't allow ourselves to go out of those lines, those boundaries, unless we decide that it's, but we don't allow anyone else to pull us out. If someone says, hey, I want to hang out, and it's like, no, it's not today. We're hanging out with family. And we're not gonna feel bad about that. Or someone's like, man, come on, man, let's just hang out. And it's like, no, not today, but we can see we can do something next week. So that's what I mean by boundaries, if that makes sense. I hope that answered your question. Um, I got a question from my friend Rashad. Were you surprised when your YouTube presence blew up seemingly overnight? I was beyond surprised. I was shocked, and I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed to the point where I felt like I was going to vomit, because I literally did not know what to do. Like, it was just, when I tell you, my phone was literally going off it was going off I want to say like every minute or so. I was getting notification, and it was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I was shocked. I was in shock. I was waiting for someone to wake me up out of a dream. And then to the point where in my sleep, it'd be 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking at my phone. It's just ding, 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 ding with notifications. So I was very shocked, very, very surprised. But I felt God's presence when it was happening. I knew it was nobody but God, because He was the one that told me to do those videos. I was not focused on doing that type of content. I was more so focused on growing my channel for people who were coming to my channel for advice about motherhood and just life. So yeah. Um, 1 second, guys. Oh, hold on. Okay. So the next question is from Miss Denise Johnson Family Show. She says, if you could go anywhere in the world, all expenses paid, where would you go and for how long? If that's a great question. If I could go anywhere in the world, all expenses paid. Man, there's so many places. I don't know. A couple of places. So I would like to. Where was that place that I saw recently that I really would want to go? What is it called? the Maldives. I would like to go to Iceland and Greece, and Dubai. Those places. For how long? Um, I love the vacation, but eventually I want to be back in my spot. So I would say 2 weeks would be tops for me. I'll be ready to come on back after 2 weeks. Hmm. But yeah, that's what I would do. Um, hey Tam, do you physically go to church or do you look at church services on YouTube? I am very active in my church. um, very, very active in my church. I attend a church here in the city where I'm from. Um, and I do not look at church on YouTube unless it's a pastor that I like, want to listen to one of their sermons. Um, if I am not at church on a particular Sunday for whatever reason, I do stream my church. And we stream live every Sunday from our social media page, from the church website, and from YouTube. So I could stream virtually from any of those platforms. But yeah, I do have some pastors on YouTube that I like to check out every now and then. But yeah, I do physically go to church. I am active in a church and leadership at my church. So yeah, we love you back. Um, Thank you, Miss Emma. Thank you for reminding everyone. Please hit the like button, because that's important. Did you guys have any more questions pertaining to the break? Any more questions about how things are going to look now that I'm back? Any questions in general about anything? Go ahead and hop in the comment section and let me know. Um, let me know if you guys have any questions while you guys are. I want to see what Tanja said. I totally understand where you're coming from. Life just seems so life just seems so demanding lately. I think a lot of us are feeling the pressure to perform. I'm taking a step back as well, Tam. Yeah, for sure. It is just, I think, in just everything and everything people feel. I mean, even down to your social media, your pictures have to be just right. You have to have you got to post your children because people love to see kids. And if you don't have kids, you got to talk about something important in order for people to like what you're putting up there. And it's just sad. It's really sad, honestly. I've really been thinking about taking a break from social media too, if I'm completely honest. Um, um, Miss Denise says, "How are you enjoying the new bike?" I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cody enjoys it much more than I do. I've got to get some padded shorts like he does. Because for me, those seats can be a little uncomfortable after a while. But yeah, Cody, that's a good question for Cody because he loves that bike. It's a pretty dope bike, and for the price of it compared to a Peloton, the only difference between that bike and a Peloton is that the Peloton comes with the screen. But if you have a tablet, which most people do, or some type of device like your phone, you can still do the same thing. The only difference is it's not on the bike, it's just yours. But that's it. Um, during the break, how much time did you use preparing content? During the break, how much time did you use in preparing content, and what is the plan of the return? Um, So, Miss Denise, I did not prepare any content during the break at all. The only content that I prepared for was I had a video that I had planned to post. I had already recorded before I decided to take the break, and I posted it. And then this video we did with the bike, we had a contract or a deal with a brand, so we had to get that video out. But other than that, I hadn't planned anything. I will say that I did get inspired, and that was what I was going to say earlier. I did get inspired. I got inspired a lot, and I realized, man, I really do miss YouTube because I get ideas, and I'm like, oh, that's so funny. I can't wait to do that. But I knew I needed to still take that time. I wanted to take baby steps. The plan of the return is for me to come back on my terms. And so there is no formulated thing when it comes to it anymore. There is no 2 videos a week or videos weekly. It's just whatever I decide. I may decide one week I want to post a video every day, and then I might go off for a whole month and not post anything. So it's just on my terms and what I'm comfortable with, because that's the only way that I can rationalize continuing to be on this platform without being stressed out, if that makes sense. But that was a great question, Miss Denise. Yes, ma'am, I am going to take care of myself. Tom McCant says, Tam, you do seem more at peace, and I'm happy about that. Thank you. I'm doing my best. So I will ask, for you guys to continue to pray, because there are things with my business and just in life that I'm still sorting out, but God is slowly opening my eyes to some things. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Miss Denise. Y'all, please make sure y'all go check out her channel and subscribe to her channel. Any more questions? I'm so glad to see everybody on here. Shout out to Miss Rhonda and Rashad and Latrania, Writings from the Wall of My Heart. Who else? Miss Emma. Hey, Miss Emma. How are you? I've missed you in the last 2 Patreon Zoom calls. And Corey, my Corey is on here. Hello, Corey, Neckbone Gang. So just kind of going back through these comments. Ms. Rhonda says, people are online at different times that don't necessarily fit what you anticipate, and subscribers also take a break. That's true. That is so true. That is so true. And that's how it's so easy to get caught up in, I'm failing because people aren't watching. Sometimes it's just not. K Blue said, thank you for your transparency. We all go through the same things, and it's always a good thing to talk about it. That's true. That's so true, because for me, I have YouTubers that I follow, right? Of course, everybody does. Even big YouTubers who have 300,000, 400,000, millions of subscribers, they still have people that they watch. Excuse me. But I love when someone that I follow creates content that I can relate to, because it sometimes it can be lonely out here and you're going through something and it's just like, and then you hear somebody that you essentially look up to or that you enjoy watching their content, and they're saying the same thing you're dealing with. And it's like, man, I don't feel like I'm in this alone anymore. Thank you. Thank y'all for checking it out. Okay. So what are your plans for the holidays? Well, we are planning to visit family for Thanksgiving. Christmas, we haven't quite figured out. I think my parents are talking about coming to visit us, which will be exciting, because I love when my parents come visit. I love it. Love it. But yeah, I think we're going to, no, I don't think. I know that we're going to visit family for Thanksgiving. And then for Christmas, I think family is going to come here. But Cody and I made it a point the past 3 or 4 years that we were creating our own family traditions for the holidays. And so we're making it what it is. We're not going to let anybody else's family dictate that for us. So if we want to go visit family, we will. But if we want to just stay home and it just be the 4 of us, that's fine too. So yeah. Miss Denise's channel is the Johnson Family Show. So Miss Rhonda, if you click, this is Miss Denise right here. If you click her, you can see that. Oh Lord. I didn't even see. Miss Denise said, let me tell you all something about this lady. She is a jewel in a secret squirrel walk. Checking demon chasing warrior who will go to bat for you even when you're not watching. She's the truth. Oh, thank you, Miss Denise. You about to make me cry on here now. About to make me cry. Don't do that now, Miss Denise. Miss Denise and I, we go way back. Miss Denise and I are in ministry together, and Miss Denise is a very, very talented actress, singer, dancer, all the above. So yeah, she has been one of my biggest supporters. So I appreciate you, Miss Denise. Y'all go click on her channel now, subscribe now, because that's my friend. Hey, Miss Connie, we missed you too. We miss you too. Rashad says, do you bake? I do. I'm not a big baker. Like I'm not into making, what's some things called macaroons and all kind of stuff. But I can do a red velvet cake. I can make a little strawberry cake. I can bake, but I don't call myself a baker. I cook more than I bake. You know what I'm saying? So, hello, Miss Constance. How are you? Um, yeah, guys, but it's 35 of you guys in here. Make sure you like the video, and if you have any questions about the break, anything about what's coming up on the channel, any questions in general, go ahead and take your time and ask. We got about 10 more minutes, and I'm going to hop off and spend some time with my family before I get ready for work. So while you guys are here, you got my attention. Ask questions, ask away. So y'all just hop in there. Sorry guys, I just saw something on my thing, but yeah. And let me see, because somebody else has said something. Mm-hmm. Making sure I didn't miss any questions. Let me see. If you're just joining me, Miss Emma, I just realized you said that. Let me see what y'all got going on in here. Okay, we can do that, Rashad. Reggie Walton says, do you still sing? Reggie, do I know you? That name sounds real familiar. Do you still sing? Yeah, I do. I still sing. I tell people all the time I am not a singer, but I do sing. I sing on the praise team. I sing. Petronia! Hi! I'm sorry, y'all. My church members getting on in here and just making me happy. Okay, sorry. Do you still sing? I'm sorry, I just answered it like 3 times. Yes, I do. I sing on the praise team. I sing around the house. I sing in shows when I'm in shows. So yeah, I still sing. Okay. Miss Denise says beyond prayer. Because you know how church folks do. Just pray for me. That's all I need. Just but okay, but how else can I help you? What is the greatest way we can support and push you? You still on the phone? No. Okay. Here's Cody, guys. Here's the man of the hour.
The man of the hour.
My lovely pumpkin.
I got Tam on my hoodie, y'all.
You always showing that hoodie. So Miss Denise says, beyond prayer, what is the greatest way we can support and push you? I would say, number one, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And
which you have, I'm pretty sure.
Subscribe to the channel, support the channel, share these videos, push them out there. Another way you can support is join my Patreon. Woo-hoo. That's another way to support. I tell people, if you want to see my channel continue to grow, it is hard work. And when you guys join the Patreon, it is $12 a month, and it brings here go Cody with all his tech stuff.
It's not tech stuff.
It brings finances into to the Mompreneur Plug, which, by the way, that name will be changing soon. Because the heart behind the channel has changed to a certain extent. But I said all that to say, if you join the Patreon, that puts money back into our channel so that we can continue to produce the things that we do. So that's a way that you can support. So subscribe to the channel, share our videos, let people know about our channel, comment, all of that good stuff. And then B, patronize the channel. So join the Patreon, go to the YouTube store, buy some merchandise. We have Miss Jenkins t-shirts. We have all kind of t-shirts on there. It's been a little dry lately, but
it's all good.
Those of you who have joined the Patreon, you get a 15% discount every time you shop. So yeah. And then a way that you can push me is I would say continue to leave supportive, encouraging comments. Let me know that you're enjoying the content. That pushes me. Because it's one thing to get the views. It's another thing for people to actually comment and say, I enjoy this. Mm-hmm. That's what pushes you. That's what keeps you going. So that was a great question, Miss Denise.
Now, Tim, yeah, click that one.
Oh, well, Cody has a picture for y'all because...
Yeah, but I'm going to put it on the screen now.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to just show my phone like that. This picture deserves...
Well, you need to crop out these two people because we didn't get permission to post them on the internet.
Well, then I need to...
Crop it out first.
If I would have showed my phone, they would have saw them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't realize until I just saw it. We got you, Miss Emma. We're going to post a picture of us, Lord. She and I got married in our church foyer. We were actually recently talking about whether we want to actually do a real wedding for our 10-year vow renewal. So we're considering it. I don't know. It's like, do I want to pay a whole bunch of money for y'all to come around and watch and eat and watch us? Or do I just want to take a destination trip with some couples? So I'm trying to decide. Yes, son. Here comes CJ.
Hello.
Okay. Go back in the room.
Okay.
You said bye-bye?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, beepy deepy.
I want to see the picture.
Hold on, Bubby. It's not letting me... I don't know if it'll let me...
You just want to crop it?
It's not letting me just crop it, Obey, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying you could just do that on the iPhone in general.
Huh? Yeah, but I don't want it to save.
You can revert it back after you do it, babe.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I done got also. Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. She and Cody sang on their anniversary video. We did. I don't even know what we were singing. Okay. Hello, sis. I found your channel during quarantine as an educator that brought me so much joy during a difficult time. Do you have any tips for Black female educators trying to find joy with the job? That is a great question, Margaret A.
How do you revert it back?
Once you edit, you press revert.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it goes back.
Whew, thank you, Lord. Okay. Excuse me, son.
So, son, go back in there.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
You want me to show the picture real quick before you go slap me in?
Yes.
But I want to see the picture.
Miss Emma, this is for you.
Well, it says video file, but I don't want to do a video. I just want to share a picture. This is weird.
Share screen?
Yeah, but hold on. Window. Oh, let's do that. Sorry, guys. That's funny.
Can they see that?
Yep. All right. I just wish it would get out of the way so I can see. Let's do that and do this. It's weird, but that's us.
The quality of the picture is terrible. I'm pretty sure that was probably taken on an Android phone. No, that was the you took a pic. Cody took a picture of a picture.
Like an actual picture.
Get me throwing shade at Android. I know Ms. Rhonda gonna say something. Son, go back in the room.
But yeah, that's us when we got married. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's us. Yeah. So Margaret A wants to know tips for Black female educators trying to find joy with the job. Here's what I'm going to say. I had to revisit my why. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm just only gonna give you the advice from where I came. I had to stop thinking in the traditional mindset of I gotta work this kind of job because this is the kind of job that makes sense, and this is the kind of job that you make money with, and I stopped being safe. I just had to do what I felt my heart pulling me towards. That's how I found joy. Because even though the business center stage that I run has brought me stress, the job that I do with center stage, which is teach my babies and run my center, there's not a day that I wake up and I go, oh, I got to go to work. I never feel that way. I love what I do. And I loved teaching when I was in the school system. I loved being the military liaison that I was in the school system. But the job itself was damaging. And I didn't like it. So I don't know what that means to you, but my advice and my tips for you is to revisit your why. Bad, close the door because I don't know what they upset about, fussing about. Revisit your why. Ask yourself, can I see myself doing this? Can I at least another 20 years or however long? Do I enjoy this anymore? And if those answers lead you to a place of, man, I don't see myself doing this and I do not enjoy this anymore, then you have to start asking yourself some questions. What is there more to me? Am I just an educator? What else is about me that I can market? Is there something else I could be doing? Is there another innovative, creative way that I can still be who I am and still do what I love to do, which is educate, and still provide for my family and still do what I need to do without being in a box? Because that's how I felt as an educator in the classroom. I felt like I was in a box. I felt like I was in prison. I did not like it. And the creativity that flowed out of me was rejected often. No, you got to do this by the book. And it has to be like this. And you have to have the lesson plans. You got to have the standards. Listen, you got to have and it became too much. And I was like, I'm more than this. I don't want to just teach by the book. I got so much in me to give these kids and y'all are stifling me because I got to prepare for a test and I got to prepare for this and I got to do all that. I watched it with other educators for time and time again. And I actually didn't even really get to fully teach in a public school classroom as an educator. I was a certified teacher, but I was a parapro for most of my time in the, when I was in public school and private schools, when I became a full-blown classroom. And then outside of being a parapro, I got into jobs that required me to be a resource to the teacher. So like intervention teacher and the military student transition consultant, things like that is what I was doing outside of the classroom. But as a parapro and my first year as a parapro, I actually was teaching in some of my classes because some of my teachers was just either had too much on their plate or they just gave me the space, or some teachers just wasn't doing their job. So I ended up, I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone. I'm supposed to be looking there. So I said all that to say that has been a lesson I had to learn for myself. So I hope that helped you. I hope, but I can only speak from just my experience. So I hope that helped you, Margaret. Thank you for asking. And I'm proud of you for continuing to fight. A lot of people have left the field during the pandemic, and they were already leaving before the pandemic because things were crazy. And now people really have like, I'm out. So, yeah.
Hey, Petronia.
It's people like you, Margaret, who are the real heroes, and people don't want to talk about that.
Right.
Yes, I missed you too, Pumpkin. Just wanted to know that I appreciate your vlogs. You are so talented. Thank you, Belinda. I appreciate that because I be posting them vlogs and y'all be like, we don't want that with Miss Jenkins.
Same here.
Thank you, Margot. Let me see. Miss Rhonda says, how can we hear those old school songs you two sang on the anniversary video?
Go watch the
I'm gonna be honest
video.
I'm gonna be honest, Miss Rhonda. I don't even remember what we were singing.
No.
I don't even remember. And we play around singing all the time.
We
like
do.
all the time.
All the time. What up, Miss Denise? I see that.
Miss Denise.
Talking about the vlogs, babe. Or talking about finding her during the pandemic. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Glad to see one son. Where's the other? In there playing. Where's Carson?
No, you just stepped on my laptop.
Sorry.
Go. Where's Carson?
In the room.
Go get him real quick. Kanal says, "Are you vaccinated against COVID?" Yes, we are.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't speak too much on that because people get very ugly about it. And I'll just say this and I'll be done. Whatever decisions people make, people have made educated decisions, whether they are against it or for it. And I don't judge people for whatever decision they made. I had my reservations at first, but we did some research and we had a professional, a doctor that we trusted that explained it to us and we felt like we could get it. But I have seen some people really get ugly about it. Cody and I actually posted a video some months ago when we got our vaccine, not to be pro-vaccine or anti-vaccine. We just to tell our experience and like what you could do to prepare for it if you plan on getting vaccinated. And I got some nasty negative feedback, people telling me that how dare you try to promote the vaccine and just all of this ugly stuff. And it was just like, I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling you guys our experience.
Carson,
because there are people that we know that are not vaccinated and their reasoning, we understand that their reasoning is valid. But whatever choice people have made, that's on them. That's your choice. I just ask that everybody be responsible and make sure that they're doing the right things when it comes to this virus. But you don't want to be in here,
Carson. Just say hey. You can go.
Well, say hi. Can you say hi, Miss Rhonda?
Hi, Miss Rhonda.
Can give me sugies. These sugies.
Carson.
Give Shuggy Bops.
Oh, Carson. Don't push his head, CJ. Give me kissy. I love you.
Can I be a color?
Yep.
I love you.
Mommy says she loves you. Okay, go.
Close the door.
Okay.
Yes, Margot. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. One song you said you didn't like because you two had a corny routine with it.
That's not bringing
what
back
song is that?
I don't know, Tim.
We had a corny routine with it.
I don't know.
I
literally have no idea.
Okay.
You gotta go down. There you go. All the way up top.
Thank you.
All the way up top, babe.
What do you mean all the way up top?
You were here. That's what.
I was looking at all of them. Okay. Lydia, I'm sorry to hear that you lost family members. I'll be praying for you. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Latrania. Child, I cringe when I see that picture.
Right.
Thank you so much. I will take your advice and definitely pray on it. Super proud of your channel. Thank you so much, Margaret. One song you said you didn't like it. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I read that
it's
already.
The same one. Yeah, okay. She posted again.
Oh, okay. I can imagine what it's like to be a teacher right now. I'm adding words. I can't imagine why it's like to be a teacher now. I remember what it was like when my kids were in school. Now you're fighting, for lack of another word, with parents as well as the kids. Yep.
Parents, kids, the administration,
everything,
the district, everybody.
I knew what you meant, Miss Emma. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thanks. Yep.
Yep.
It's your own choice.
Yes, Miss Denise, I agree. You know, people make their decision. There are some people who legit are like, no. And they ain't just like that about COVID. They about that about all vaccines.
Yep.
Then you got some people that were just skeptical because, let's be honest, the only other vaccine that's really come out, like at least since I've been alive, is the flu vaccine and maybe the Gardasil shot, which is a vaccine against, I think, or something. I could be wrong. I ain't gonna. Anyway, there's not many vaccines that just most of them were made before we were born. So it's like you just know you're supposed to take the measles vaccine and all the other vaccines that they, you just know that. So it coming in is like, whoa, this is kind of like scary. Like they just now making this. But what people don't know is apparently they already had some research built towards this, because COVID is a virus like SARS, coronavirus and all of that. It's just they didn't make it. They weren't rushing to get it done, but they had already had research towards it.
Yep.
So
we just say that everybody is free to make their choice.
Yep.
We don't shame people that didn't get vaccinated, and we won't tolerate
being shamed
or shaming in the comments or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We don't tolerate any of that. Everybody is free to make their choice. If you choose not to be vaccinated, great. If you choose to be vaccinated, great. That's everybody's choice.
But I'm sorry, babe, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
We don't talk about it on the channel
No.
because number one, that's not what my channel is about. I'm not here to talk about health choices as far as like, should you vaccinate or should you not, or should you I talk about mental health, talk about physical health, as far as like exercising and working out. But I'm nobody's doctor, I'm nobody's scientist.
Nope.
So I'm not here to tell anybody. I can't give any advised comments on that. I can't. So I'm not going to. But because it was asked,
yeah, of course. Yeah. God, just say hi to Miss Jenkins.
Hello, Karen Miranda. She says, I'm so glad you guys are back. Please say hi to Miss Jenkins. Well, hey, Sugar, how you doing, Sugar?
I was going to say, hey, Miss Jenkins.
Hey, Sugar, how you doing, darling? Okay. Oh, everybody's saying hey to my Carsey Poo. Hello, Sade. Oh, Sade, I'm actually getting ready to hop off, but I was just talking about my return from the break and how it's going to be on my terms and everything. So,
Sade has entered the room. That's funny.
Petronia says, my experience as an educator was similar to yours. I had so much to offer and felt the opportunity to do so wasn't available. Yep. I plan to get back into education, but in an indirect way. That's exactly how I felt, Petronia. I was like, you know what? I still want to be involved in education, but I don't necessarily want to be in the classroom. And I'm okay with that because I watched other teachers suffer behind it. And I was like, this ain't for me. Mm-hmm. Like I went to school, both of my degrees, both of them with an F, B-O-F, both. It could be B-O-U-F. That could the O-U-O.
Both.
Sorry. Anyway, both of them. B-O. I'm gonna do the O blank E because that's a long O sound. B-O-F-E. Both of my but I really do like I just felt like I can't do this. Like both of the degrees that I got is in education. I'm like, I signed up for this, but I didn't sign up to be in prison. And I literally to this day don't know how some of my peers were doing it. I'm like, how are y'all okay with this? But I know a lot of people, it's safe for them. It's like, I went to school for this. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to do this. And I'm like, I can't live like this every day. I can't wake up every day and be miserable. Like I was miserable going into these jobs. I hated it. I loved the kids. I loved what I was doing, but the process of it all, I couldn't deal. And I was bored. I just was like, this is no. Our parent group says pray intentionally for our teachers and war because none of us have ever lived in or through a pandemic and know what's going to happen.
Facts.
Teachers still have to go to work and no virtual. Yep. I was upset that virtual wasn't an option this go around because I'm like, there were still people who still wasn't comfortable. Hence why my child was back in my homeschool program because we were going to put him in private school, but the school he was going to, they were kind of like lax when it comes to precautions. And I was like, yeah, I'm good on that. He's going to be with me again this year. So, yeah.
Scroll back up a little bit.
Okay.
Other way. There you go.
Hello, Glam Girl says she's back. I hope you enjoyed your break. I missed you. I missed y'all too, and I thank you for your support. Gardasil. Yeah, it's HPV. Yeah. Okay, I thought I was right. I was just making sure. I thought I was right because I had to get that shot.
Now the camera's following you, I think.
It was. Yeah, it had been following me for a while. It ain't doing nothing now. Oh, there it go. Hey.
Come on.
Now watch this. Is it gonna do it?
It should if you keep it up. It took your whole hand.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
I wanted to show y'all this cool camera. If you like the quality of
hand up
this
first.
webcam, go check it out
Put
on our
your hand
Amazon.
up first. It's not following you anymore. There you go. Put it down. Put it down. All right. Now do the L.
They don't want to do it. Oh. Okay, that's enough, sis.
It's gonna go back if you do it again. If it reads
Oh, it's all in my
it's
face.
not reading
Ooh, get out my face.
That's funny.
Go back.
That's funny. He. Sorry,
Hey.
guys.
Sorry, y'all, but this webcam is really dope. It like follows you.
Lord Jesus.
See, now it's on you.
Get it off of me.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to unzoom it manually.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna take a few more comments, questions, and then we are out of here. Mr. Nee said both of them. Yes. Teachers in America do not get paid enough. Amen to that. I can give a whole shout praise break on that. Doom, 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 doom. Hey, we really don't. We do not get paid enough. It's ridiculous, actually. So yeah, it's ridiculous. And not to mention some of the like benefits and stuff could be way better. In other countries, teachers get paid like the same salary as doctors and lawyers. And over here, teachers get paid pennies. It's ridiculous. Yes, honey. Yeah, teaching is, listen, I commend the teachers that are still in there now. No, not for what we put up with. That's right. Like, no. I'm gonna keep on preaching. Babe, I can hear you.
Okay.
Cody going there fussing at the boys and he all loud on the camera. Okay. Yeah. I agree with you, Sade. There are certain vaccines that I refused just because I didn't like how I felt when I got them, or I didn't see the need to get them, certain ones. So I'm with you. But like you said, you're not shaming people who got it, and but you don't want to be shamed for not getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Facts.
Everybody made informed decisions based upon what they thought was right for them. And you can't beat somebody up because of that. That's just how I feel about it.
That's how I feel about it.
It is what it is. And I have never been one, when people have told me they haven't gotten vaccinated, I don't go, why? I mean, I just say, okay. I don't even ask people if they're vaccinated. The only way I'll ask is if we're talking about it and they're saying, I'm like, well, are you vaccinated? And they'll say yes or no. And that's it. People who can afford to homeschool their children, they should. The school systems prove that they don't care about the teachers or students. I agree with that. We started a homeschool program. This is our second year. I don't just homeschool my children, but we have 16 kids that we are homeschooling in our homeschool program, and we have about 4 or 5 kids that are in our after school tutoring program. So ultimately, we're servicing about 21 kids, and our program is still growing. But it's just, I agree. If you can afford to do it, I say do it. Or if you can afford to pay someone to do it, and if you like, listen, I can afford to pay someone, I can't teach, then do that. So I agree. Yes, the name of the camera is the Ozbot. It's on our, I don't know, Sade, have you joined our Amazon Live storefront? I think Cody can put it up here. Oh, there it is. That's our Amazon Live storefront, Sade. If you type that into your browser, it'll pop up our storefront, and this Ozbot is on there. It's OBS bot. Yeah, OBS bot. OBS bot If you type that in, you'll be able to find it. And
He's better with
if you
that.
shop and purchase it on our storefront, then we get
a little
a
kick,
little something from that.
a little kick.
Yeah,
Oh, good job! You put it up by yourself.
I did, babe. Don't do that to me. Wait, how do I get out here?
You hit comments, babe.
Oh.
Top. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thank you for setting the tone of the pandemic to laugh instead of crying about this time. You will forever be marked in history as a trend-setting trailblazer.
Yay.
Keep going. Oh, thank you, Miss Denise.
That's facts.
Making me
That's a sample. It's 10 years old. Oh, you talking about the song itself? That's funny.
not powdered donuts. I'm looking at Sade comment. The two of you wrote a song. It has a sample. Ah, okay, Miss Rhonda. I was like, what is she talking about?
I'm not singing it though.
Oh my God. Yes, that's the song that Cody and I wrote together years ago, and it was corny.
Ago.
I see my presence got you. So corny. It was so corny.
It was corny.
Oh,
It's
but everybody loved that song.
It's a dope song though. It's just that yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Latrania laughing at something. Okay, I'm from Canada and it's about 80,000 to start. Woo! Glory to God. First of all, I love Canada. I went and visited 2 years ago 3 years ago, and I had a blast.
How much would it cost?
Canada also gives their teachers 1 year maternity, and you could split it up. 6 months could go to the father and 6 months could go to because I had this one of the teachers I worked with was from Canada and she was telling me that. And
can you fly there and come back on the weekends?
Wait, what? Oh, to work? Yeah. Shut up, Cody. All up in your grill. Yep, it was all up in my face. Babe.
What?
I always at doctor get paid. Listen, I just want to teach you who taught it. Exactly.
Hello.
That's always. I mean, like, I'm trying to understand how we educated these people, and they get paid more than us. I'm so confused. But okay. Okay.
Yeah, we were just on that one. Go down.
Okay, that's everything. All right. Yeah, homeschooling ain't for everybody, Sade. It's woo,
it's
Lord.
Not, yeah.
Yes, I agree. Yes, that's how you spell it. Yep. Oh Lord, Sade.
I'm done.
Oh my gosh, she's crazy. We liked it.
But thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you. Glad I caught a live. Thank you for positively. Thank you, Carol, for joining.
Thank you so much.
Well, guys, if that's all the questions we have, we're going to hop on off, spend some time with the little dudes before actually we were binge watching a show. I think that we kind of started both getting interested into it. You weren't?
No.
It was getting good though, because she like ran away from the dude. You gonna watch it with me though? I watched you with you.
You got 15 minutes.
To what? Babe! Why
are you looking at me like that? I'll watch it with you.
Thanks. Okay.
I don't like it though, but I'll watch it.
It's good.
It's hitting on some things that make me feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, because you had a hard time watching This Is Us too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll talk about that off camera because that show you had me watching. Oh,
it was good.
Neither, honey. There at my church there was a harvest festival. But we didn't go. Cody was there, but I was at a friend's house. I ended up not going. Trick or treat.
It was dope.
No, usually our neighborhood, where we live, they'll do like a trunk or treat, but they haven't done anything. I think they're still trying to be careful with COVID. They didn't do anything this year or last year. So the kids, I just did some stuff with them last night, just as a like alternative to it, because people is crazy. But we did do some stuff with them. I made some little candy bags for them and some popcorn balls. But yeah. But I grew up going to Hallelujah Night. So I saw a video about Elon Musk. He started his own school for children. He found teachers that thought the way he did. If you have seen it, check it out. Miss Emma, send that to me, please. Message me on Instagram or Patreon and send the link to that for me, please. I would love to watch that.
This Is Us is my favorite.
about
It's
that.
a dope show. It's just
It is good. I haven't
Yeah.
caught up. I'm behind.
extremely. Miss Jenkins not answering.
Miss Jenkins, I thought about it today. I was like, man, I really should have posted a video of Miss Jenkins fussing about Halloween. Halloween. We don't do nothing right. No, baby. Because see, y'all be trying to no, baby. Don't nobody come knocking at my door. Because see, you come knocking at my door look for some candy, and you're gonna be hit. You knocking on the wrong door, honey. Your feelings gonna be hurt, sugar. Don't come knocking on my door. Baby, we ain't gonna be able to do it. No, sugar.
Wait. So if you knock on the door, is she answering?
She answered the door and tell you get off the front porch. You
She
know
not
what,
giving
baby?
You no neck bones?
You dressed up as the devil. Come here, baby. Let me pray for in the name of Jesus. Where's your mama? She let y'all dress up as the devil. Y'all going now, going. Where's your mama? Y'all don't come on my front porch. Get out my flowers. Miss Jenkins would be cutting up the whole time.
Shade said they had trick-or-treaters in 1967.
They did have trick-or-treaters in 1967. Because see, y'all already know. Well, all right, guys. This was fun. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know how it's gonna look with this new break. I just know that I'm going to do it on my terms. If you are just hopping in the video, please make sure you go back and watch the replay because I explain all of that in this. But yeah, I just want y'all to be here, support, and I'm going to do this on my terms. And I'm not going to have pressure or feel pressure to be perfect on this thing. So, yeah.
Yep. I'm done.
All right.
Y'all be
Good night,
blessed.
everyone.
Wait.
Oh.
I need to do a video on the challenges and benefits.
Miss Emma, we actually have about 2 or 3 videos about being an interracial couple. I don't know that we did one on the challenges and the benefits, but we talked about
issues we've had.
We've had. I have been thinking about us actually doing some more content about it, but I don't know what else we would talk about because it's pretty a short-lived story. Like we talked about what we have experienced. I think Cody and I have just really blocked out a lot of negativity and have gotten to the point where we don't feed off that energy anymore. We really didn't have to experience it much anyway, but we see it now. Like even today, we were somewhere and we were getting stares from another Black guy who was looking crazy, and it was just like we used to it now. And then we get it from white people that look at us kind of like with a stank look, but neither one of us care.
I genuinely
If
don't. Anything,
I get irritated and I'm just like, what are you looking at? And why are you looking?
Petronia, I'm done.
But we love you too, Miss Emma. We know. But yeah, there's actually some already on our channel. So go check it out because it's about 3 or 4 videos that we talk about it.
Wow. Go to Shade. The bottom.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, no. On Cody's side of the family, I've only been introduced to some family members that's not even directly related to him that were racist.
Long story.
Very long story. But there was potential to meet family members of his that were racist, but they're no longer with us. So other than that,
and the ones that are there, we don't deal with.
We don't, and they're not directly related to him.
They're
exactly.
Not, yeah.
So
again, long story.
But Cody's actual like family that we rock with, they family like fam. Yeah. We're going to visit his family for Thanksgiving and love them, love them. So yeah. I mean, we get looks and stuff, but I honestly think a lot of times that we get shielded. Like, I feel like God shields us from negativity too sometimes, because we're not looking for it. We just expect people to respect us. And so if somebody is looking crazy, either we don't see it, or if we do, we literally just ignore it.
And I mean, people look, but people don't have enough. What's a nice word to say on social media?
Kahunas to say
gall anything. To say it to our face.
That too.
So yeah, I mean, you can look all day long. It doesn't bother me, but it's just, if you come to me and say anything, then I'm gonna have a problem, and you're not gonna like me very much. Because you can mess with me, just don't mess with her or the other two in there. You can look,
Mr. Denise.
Yes. So yeah, you can mess with me.
Did they go to glory? Yes.
Yes. You can mess with me. You can talk about me all day long. Just don't mess with her or those two in there, and we'll be all right. Yeah, we'll be good.
Cody be chilling when you mess with him, but when it comes to us, he like something, and I be looking at him like, okay, calm down.
Pray for me.
Miss Denise said the balls.
Facts.
You don't have the balls.
Facts.
They don't have the balls.
Facts.
Okay. Yes, go look. Woo! I just had a wave of yawn just hit the stew out of me. Babe, I really want one of those grapefruit bars.
Okay.
Okay, you just live your lives and not distracted by
Facts.
I said distracted. Don't
Facts.
get distracted by the foolishness.
Facts. Yes. Again, facts.
Love that you said kahunas. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I hate that.
Facts.
And they bet not say nothing. Yes. Woo, child. I have seen it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Q to get off your overtime. Bapu to get on. Yes, ma'am.
Don't be throwing us clues by yawning. Are we wearing out our welcome?
No,
we just came back.
I legit like, look at the camera following me. Woo.
Yeah,
y'all like my new wig too?
It's time.
Oh yeah, it's time for me to go to sleep.
By the way, new subby. Yay! Happy Sunday.
Hello, Sugar Cube.
By the way, random shout out to the Atlanta Braves. Hopefully we win today. If we win today, we win the World Series. So yes, shout out to the Atlanta Braves. Just throwing it out there.
All right, y'all. We finna hop off of here. We're gonna catch y'all in the next video. We're like a family portrait. How do family portraits be like this? They be like making your head turn like this, and you be like this.
Mm-hmm. It'd be awkward.
Yeah, and you like this. That's how the family portrait look.
That's how our old Ola Mills picture looked.
Yeah,
I had that hat to the back with that.
And it was like this. The family portrait.
It's time.
Woo, Jesus. Okay.
Have a great Hallelujah night. Yay, Sade. Yes.
Hallelujah is the highest praise. In that breath we thank you for your name. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
You gotta hit me.
Oh, her name is Sugar Cube's name is Sadie. Sweet Sadie. All right. Love you guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Mwah.
Mwah.